Writing a code. So while writing a code, what are things which you can empower you? That's what you need. We are going to think about it. Traditionally, if you look at, if you're installing or deploying your application onto on premises environment, you'll need to have all those software installed and working for you, right? All supporting software, whether it is database, whether it is uh, you know um, BI system, whether it is any system which is required. If at all you want to use it or try it, it should be deployed on your environment. But in case of cloud, that is not the case. You can just provision those resources. In some of the cases, you do not need to even provision those resources. You just can start using those resources, and you will get the bill according to the usage. And that is the power of cloud, is which you can use it uh, in your applications. If at all some of the technologies, some of the applications, some of the APIs that are not working for you, you can just go ahead and stop using it, and Google or any public cloud environment, they will not charge you. So that is something which you need to consider while writing a code. Let's go ahead and understand some of the concepts which are required for you to pass the exam. So first thing first, understand cloud environment, elastic behavior, global in nature. It is you can deploy your services across the globe and not in one or two data centers. The power of different technologies, just provision load balancer, CDN, and all that, right? So you can just configure that for your applications without you being dependent on environment team to respond to you. Look at the modern techniques or design patterns like modular programming. Modular is not the new one. You can think of one of the use cases. New design pattern is microservices. You can consider using microservices. You can consider using, say, caching mechanism. You can use API management software. You can use different deployment backends like platforms, right? Whether it is Kubernetes, whether it is App Engine or VM, or for one of the activities you can use Cloud Function. So looking at all those platform, you probably need to design your application differently than you just design it same traditional, say, WebLogic, deploying it for WebLogic or LAMP application. So you need to consider that. Agile methodology, definitely it help you to develop and deploy faster, work with or coordinate with different teams. I'm not going to cover complete agile methodology, but that is the methodology which you can use it to develop it and develop it fast and deploy it fast into production, give value to the customer very early than your 3 months release cycle. And the next one is efficiency. What is that efficiency which you get in the cloud? Like, take advantage of cloud with almost no or very minimum environment dependencies. You can launch your environment in, say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can use your templates to launch your environment or store your environment in configuration file, and whenever you need it, you just launch it. Use cloud identity, cloud encryption, cloud CI/CD methodologies. Use of service account, like if you want to authenticate your applications access with another application, like if one application is accessing another API, you can configure service account and then you can authenticate application access as well. You can use OAuth. You can use JWT token implementation, like access token or ID token kind of concept, like whether one application has got access to the other applications, or the user who is using that particular application and application A is using, say, application B, whether it's a right user to have that particular application access. So you can configure different or variety of security measures in Google Cloud Platform. And there are offerings which we are going to talk about it, but there are it's like unlimited technology power that you will have it while coding or while doing a coding for your application. You can use different cloud or cloud storage classes based on your use case. So all of this is, it should be there in your mind when you are writing a code, when you are planning for your application. We are going to sum up the demos in subsequent lectures. We'll configure the Google Cloud, we can use some of the VI commands even, and we can start with that, how you can write a code and deploy your code. But we are going to use some of the IDEs as well. This was basic concept about writing the codes. If you have any questions around it, let me know. Otherwise, you can move to the next lecture. Thank you.